And now, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Six Blades Jiu-Jitsu, please make some noise for Gabriel Retana.
Gabriel Retana coming out of Six Blades Jiu-Jitsu in the all black on black gi. A brown belt out of Six Blades.
And now, fighting out of the red corner, representing
Andriel Hunko coming out of Abmar
Barbosa. Both gentlemen in the black on black. Hunko with the Abmar Barbosa Jiu-Jitsu patch on his back, the white patch.
Fighting now out of the blue corner, Gabriel Retana. And out of the red corner,
Andriel pulling guard right away. Gabriel not wasting any time getting into it, driving that knee forward.
With these 6-minute matches, you really like to see athletes immediately from the jump start to push the pace. We have Gabriel immediately looking for a guillotine, and Hunko using that as an opportunity to get on top and then start initiating some passing of his own.
Hunko slides by that knee pretty easily, but Gabriel doing a nice job bringing his top knee back into play. Looking to potentially invert here.
Yeah, there may be a knee bar entry there. Hunko does a great job of kind of keeping his hips out to the side to prevent, kind of disincentivize the willingness to invert for the knee bar. That can be a real problem if you invert for the knee bar and you don't have enough space. Somebody can jump your back off of that.
And Hunko doing a nice job with this outside lapel grip here with his right hand. That's really challenging to deal with, especially if the opposite end has a grip on the pants like he does here. He can sort of extend Gabriel out and then creep his knee in. Now the issue with that sort of grip is that, as you can see, Gabriel's able to use that top foot to prevent. But Hunko able to push through into knee ride, landing in this side control position here and settling down firmly into that spot.
Yeah, I'm curious where he's going to look to progress the match from here.
Looks like he's trying to isolate that outside arm. It's a pretty traditional way to deal with this side control position.
He's pulling the lapel out a little bit. I'm curious if he's going to look to set up a lapel choke or an arm-in lapel choke based on where he's using it. That outside lapel can be used as a great underhook to really keep your opponent flat in that position. So it has a big, a diverse set of tools you can use it for. I'm curious where he is going to take it with just over 4 minutes left to work in this match.
Giving up the lapel briefly for a second here. Looking to press that elbow up in. Gabriel doing a nice job keeping his hand tucked into Hunko's armpit. That keeps that arm pretty safe. Gives him a little bit of time to start setting up some defenses, but Hunko's got a really nice bite on that lapel underneath and is pressuring his shoulder into Gabriel's face pretty good.
Yeah, it makes it, with the combination of the shoulder pressure there and that lapel, it makes it really, really difficult to get your shoulders off the mat to start getting back to your guard. You really can't make the space you need to shrimp in order to get your knees back in front. Hunko's doing a great job of controlling there and also, when the opportunity presents itself, pushing up on the arm bar or on the arm.
Gabriel clears a little bit of space, brings his knees up, and almost gets a little bit free. There we go. Hunko ended up in a knee ride position there for a second, but right before Gabriel was able to get back, we're back into the same outside lapel pass position that Hunko was doing really well in earlier.
Yeah, Hunko's doing a really good job of just that consistent pass. It's not a pass that we see with huge regularity, but when you able to work it well, it is a phenomenal passing sequence.
Gabriel, a nice switch back down to the guard position. Looking for that knee shield, which oddly enough is setting up this passing that we've talked about from Hunko when he's playing in that knee shield. Gabriel changing up strategies here. Instead of trying to fight that pass with his top leg, turns over into turtle.
Yeah, but with the grips Hunko has, it's actually probably going to be pretty difficult for him to immediately take his back without changing that grip. That hand on the lower pants that prevents the roll through also prevents you from getting your own leg in if you're going to try to take the back here. It seems like Hunko really wants to play from the top side control position based on the grips that he's taking. He's really looking to prevent the roll through to come on top here.
He does have some options with this grip set to essentially deadlift pass from here to flip Gabriel over. Doesn't look like he wants to do that, though. Instead, he's creeping around to the other side, going to put Gabriel's hip flat on the mat.
Now is a position that he can start taking the back from. He's changed the hand position and grip position, but Gabriel does a great job coming back into the butterfly guard using the overhook on the tricep and the overhook on the belt to potentially try to sweep, but Hunko gets out of it, immediately moves back to the side, and has maintained that pant grip to the side that's really preventing Gabriel from being able to put his leg back inside to retain a guard with his lower leg.
Hunko passing all the way to north-south and then around to the other side, back into the side control that he very clearly wants to be in. This time, he's doing a little bit better of a job icing, or has done a little bit better of a job icing that outside arm, but Gabriel does not accept that. Rolls to turtle, rolls back over. This time, that far arm, that outside arm is protected, tucked in underneath Hunko's chest.
Yeah, you can see those tactical changes and he knows where Hunko is going to go to this point, and so he's defending as he is getting back to his guard or getting, put in side control. He's defending what he knows Hunko is looking for, because Hunko seems very, very keyed into the couple of things that he really wants to do and doesn't seem like he's willing to, very quickly deviate from his game plan. And so you can see tactical adjustments from the opponent throughout the match.
Absolutely, and those are hard to do. Gabriel's doing a nice job making those adjustments. Hunko now back into this position where he's clearly trying to work towards that outside arm in some way, whether it's isolating that outside arm or getting the lapel down from underneath, potentially looking for some chokes there. But his focus is clearly on opening up some space in that top arm.
Yeah, that cross side arm is what he wants. I'm not exactly certain what he is looking for it, but that is the one thing that he wants after he initiates these passing sequences.
And that's a great strategy that people have taken throughout the history of Jiu-Jitsu, is really focusing in on one particular thing and being good at it. It's a great strategy from him.
Yeah, really nice X choke from Gabriel that Hunko almost tried to armbar off of, and now we go to time.
Tough match to call here. Some really nice positional dominance from Hunko.
Yeah.
Not a ton in by way of submission attempts.
Yeah, again, that sometimes can be very, very close in fight to win. But again, positional dominance is definitely a criteria in the fight to win scoring set,
Absolutely.
but it's usually one of the lower criteria. And Hunko takes that.